Join me. Together, we can rule the galaxy far from sun.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them.
Hello there, space wizards, plastic spacemen, and rebel princesses. This is Todd Hoffman and
Trent Hoffman,
this is Big T,
Little T,
a Star Wars podcast. Welcome to episode 22. Ooh, double two. Today we're recapping episode 11 and 12 of season 7. Those are Shattered and Victory and Death.
Death.
Of Clone Wars season 7.
Wait,
oh my gosh.
There's death?
Well, it's Victory and Death. Yeah.
What's victory? Why is it victory and death?
That's what they said. So it's Victory and Death. That's the title of the episode.
Like, oh, I thought
There's Victory and there's Death.
Yeah, like or I would like if there's like one stormtrooper and he just got shot and like his like one the just little blood just come down and it was like something just come out of him.
Right.
It was like a chip.
A chip. Oh, okay.
Like I was a stormtrooper.
Yep. He needs no introduction because he's already talking. It's my little buddy, Mr. Trent Hoffman.
Hi.
Hi.
I know my daddy.
Ellie is here. She's present, but she might come on in a little bit. So here we go.
Yeah.
How was your week?
Good.
Today we were recording on Revenge of the Fifth.
But
yesterday was what?
May the
fourth?
fourth. No, may the fourth be with you. Always. Bye.
Oh, we're leaving already? I know. It's so automatic. I know. So, what did we do on May the 4th? Do you remember?
Draw posters.
We drew some posters.
I'm going to get them, actually.
Well, we're not recording that. We're not recording video, but I'll post it on the socials. I'll show them.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, Dad. You're the best video gamer in the world.
We drew a little Baby Yoda, Mandalorian, both you and Ellie.
Yeah.
We made some signs. We watched the last episode of Clone Wars. We watched a Mandalorian episode, The Prisoner, because we liked that episode.
Yeah.
That was Ellie choice. We watched the little documentary series, and then we visited the grandma and grandpas, and we got dressed up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know.
I got so hot in my mask a couple of.
Yeah, we got to get some fans in that Black Series helmet. It's nice though.
So hot.
It's pretty hot.
Like when I put it on for a few minutes, it's
and
so hot.
Then our neighbor came over and he was a clone. He made a homemade clone trooper. His name was Aaron. Yeah, he made a homemade clone trooper outfit. And he took some pictures. I don't know. It's magic.
No, maybe he ordered the helmet and just spray painted.
And then also last week was 501st Day. 501. That's 501st Day. So that was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And guess what happened over the weekend? What? Do you remember what happened? Ray Park. You know who Ray Park is? Darth Maul. He played Darth Maul, right? Yeah. And so we made a comment about the episode, and he liked it. He put out a story.
We're so hot.
Oh my gosh, that was so cool. And then Lauren, I forget her last name, but Lauren was the stunt woman that did the Ahsoka parts as well. Oh my gosh, she even commented on our thing. She said it was a pleasure working with Ray Park. I was like, oh my gosh. So that was cool.
Did did your heart still beat?
It stopped. It stopped.
It's like a heart attack?
Maybe. I was like, oh my gosh. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, that was awesome. So we had a good time. So yeah, it was a good. Oh, and on May the 3rd, we bought some Legos. So we're waiting for those to come in because they had a May the 4th sale.
Yeah. I got a Mandalorian baby set, like Mandalorian and baby.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Yeah, like Han Solo. I got like he has like there's no fish. There's something going on with Ellie.
Yeah. So yeah, Ellie just came in for me to tell everybody that we got a Poppy figure, Lego, and then she got another Frozen.
Yeah, she got Elsa and the babies.
Yeah, it's like a mini book thing. So yeah, it was cool. Okay. So, anyways, that was our week. I hope everyone had a good week and staying
Yeah.
safe and healthy. So yeah, now let's go on to our.
Main topic.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so first let's start off with Shattered. This is episode 7 or season 7, episode 11. Again, serious business, no fortune cookie. Here's the official description. While Ahsoka returns Maul to the Jedi on Coruscant, Order 66 is declared. So let's talk through this. I know it just happened on Friday, but let's just kind of talk through it, okay?
Yeah.
Do you remember this? So
Yes.
the Siege of Mandalore is over. Hooray! Garth Saxon is in custody. Bo-Katan watches as everything gets loaded to the ship, right? So
Yes.
so they have this kind of meeting on hologram, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, "I'm not a Jedi." Remember?
Yes.
When she's talking to Council, so they capture them all. They're having that conversation. Yoda congratulates her on her service. Ahsoka replies, "Hey, I'm just doing it as a Republic citizen." Remember that?
She still has the Force.
Right.
She's kind of a Jedi.
And Yoda's like, "Not as a Jedi," and she says, "No, not yet." What do you think about that? Do you think she's a Jedi?
Yes.
She doesn't have to be part of the Jedi Order to be a Jedi, right?
No, like Cal, like
Like Cal?
yeah.
Oh.
He was not even part of it. He
Yeah.
just trained himself.
Yeah.
We got all.
No, that's true. Cal was everything that was going on. What we're seeing in this last 2, Cal was experiencing the same thing. I didn't even think about that.
Boom. Shaka,
That's
laka.
crazy. That's
Who
crazy.
just called the doctor?
So Grievous is on Utapau, right now, with our good friend Obi-Wan Kenobi. Remember the sinkhole planet? And that's where they had the big fight with the big wheel and the Ractal lizard dude.
yeah.
Yeah,
I wish
Boga.
I wish there
Her name was Boga.
I wish there was a game
Mm-hmm.
like this new game like the Star Wars 2. There's a new game and like we get to ride the Lacto and
Oh,
he gets to he gets to jump.
so they get
swag.
so now they kind of have this escort. So they have
Like
like the
swag
Mandalorians. They have the
yes.
Mandalorians and the 501st Ahsoka troopers on one side, and they bring the Darth Maul's like force, like I don't know what you would call that, like a coffin type thing. What do you
Yes.
call that thing?
A chamber.
A chamber? Yep.
Like when I said like swipe or something like
Yes.
then I mean like this like
Yeah. Yep. So we would do imprisonment. Basically, Bo-Katan is like would do force wielding maniacs. Ooh.
maniacs.
So they said they destroyed everyone, but except one, and that was it.
Darth Maul.
Yeah. So they shake hands. Bye bye. See you later. So now they're on the ship and they're in hyperspace, right? And they have Maul in the chamber, and they have like Ahsoka on the bridge, right? And then so Daddy messed up. I'm gonna admit it. I messed up. I thought when they fought last week with when the glass shattered. Remember that?
yeah.
I said it's the same time as Maul and Palpatine.
Yes.
And remember we're talking about that?
Yes.
Uh,
He lied.
I lied. I messed up. It wasn't the same time. So she's on the bridge and she feels Anakin in the Force, and that's when it happens, right? When they do that, and so they have that moment, right? And then they have that moment, and so does Maul. Maul can hear it too, like he hears it through the Force, right? Pretty cool. So then and then Darth Sidious goes to Rex and's like, "Hey, execute Order 66." I know, it's the worst. It's the worst. So before Rex shoots Ahsoka, he tells, "Find fives." Like he gets it out. Like he gets it out before he shoots her, right? So then she's stuck in the middle, and they're all coming at her, right? And she makes her way up.
You like there's a lot of blocking.
Blah 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 blah. Shoot. Right.
Why do you do this?
Right. So we have, and then she goes she makes
She
she
said-
sneak.
wait,
She's
you-
being sneak. Yeah.
Remember, you forgot one part.
Okay, I did.
Remember, like they're like pointing the guns and like, where is she? And,
Uh-huh.
like Commander looks up on it.
Yeah.
Like, and she escaped. Like, he just looked up there.
Yep. So she activates 3 astromechs, R7, RG-G1, and CH-33P. Do you think that's Chopper? Or is that a different droid just to look like Chopper? Before he got like modified. Because he kind of acts like Chopper. He even has like the little arm, you know?
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe all of those are.
So they come up with a plan. She investigates Fives. Fives is the one that found out about the inhibitor chip. Do you know what the inhibitor chip is?
Yes.
Did we talk about this, right?
Yes.
What is it?
It's a clone. Like every clone has it.
Every clone has it.
Yeah,
And what's it do?
It does commands. What they command. They say like, "Hey, can you kill Darth Maul?" And you just do it.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
And what do we talk about? Remember when we were outside when we were doing the lawn? What did we talk about? Do you remember free will? So God gives us like free choices, right? Free will. We can make any decision. But the clones are not only manufactured for war, but then the Emperor put in this inhibitor chip, so they had to follow direct orders. And they couldn't make a decision.
But he forgot one thing.
What do you forget about?
You can take up the inhibitor chip.
Yep, you can. But you have to be very specialized to do that, right? So they have this kind of like battle where the clones are trying to find her. She's in a med lab, right? And here's like the really cool part.
What?
I lost my mind when this happened. What does she do because the medical droid can't find it, no one can find it. What does she do to Rex?
Use the Force.
But what does she say? Do you remember?
The Force is with me. The Force.
I'm one with the Force and the Force is with me.
Yes.
Who says that? Who says that?
I know. Kanan.
Kanan? No. Well,
Ezra.
he might. Kanan Ezra might have said it in Rebels, but who else says it in Rogue One? Ahsoka says that. That's right. But who else says it in Rogue One?
Yes.
Who's the blind guy? Do you remember?
I forget his name.
Oh my gosh.
Chirrut.
Chirrut.
He says,
He said that. He says that to Jin. Remember? And he says that when he goes to our favorite song of Star Wars,
Yes.
Master Switch.
I don't know what's my favorite one of all time.
Well, okay. Well, anyways, he says that. That's like his little prayer. He says, I'm one with the Force and the Force is with me, right? When he's crossing a battlefield and Death Troopers. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Like,
So I
he
lost my
can't
mind
even
there.
see.
Yeah.
He can't see.
Yeah. All right. So we get. What happens next?
They're like the battle troopers come in.
Yeah.
They try to open the door
And then.
like, do you know like those fire things? Like when you just turn on.
Oh
like,
yeah. They're trying to get through the door, the blast door, and you see Rex pull for his gun, so you don't know if he's gonna shoot Ahsoka
Or the clones.
or the clones, and he shoots the clone. He gets the clones, and you're like, whoa.
Like.
And that was it.
Dun, 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 dun.
Boom!
Dun,
Oh my gosh. That was a good episode.
Yes.
A lot happened in there. Wow. Whew. So what did you like the most out of that episode? Anything that really stuck out for you?
Oh, remember that one like when Darth Maul had those barricades? You just keep on.
Oh yeah, that's the next one. You're already jumping the gun. Okay. Do we want to just jump in it? I would say again, the favorite part for me is the one with the Force. The Force is with me.
Yes,
That
yes.
was my favorite part.
Yeah, that one's
I was
my
like,
same.
whoa. Okay. So now we're on Victory and Death, episode 12.
Yay!
No fortune cookie here again. This is part 4 of
Yes.
the whole.
Well, I got confused. There was like a 1 and a Z. Like,
A 1 and a V.
yeah.
That's Roman numerals. Did you know that?
No.
Okay. Roman numerals are an old way of doing numbers. So a 1 and a V is 4. A V is 5. Just a thing. And X is 10. It's a thing, man. So like Super Bowls, they'll have like Super Bowl 35. They would have like whatever, or like when the Bears were in Super Bowl 20, it's XX. You see what I'm saying? So there you go. All right. Okay, here's the official description.
Yes.
Ahsoka and Rex must use their wit and skills to survive the turbulent end of the Clone Wars. What do you think turbulent means?
I have no clue.
That's a great. You have no clue? Turbulent. Any guess?
Firing?
Like think chaotic, like chaos, turbulent. Like when you're flying a plane,
Yes.
and they're like, "Hey, we're gonna hit some turbulence." It means it's like a little shaky, like.
Or like chaos, like when when Anakin took over the dark side. That's chaos.
Yeah, so we wake up May the 4th. We have a great breakfast, and we
Yes.
come and sit down and watch this. And man, oh man. So it picks up right where we left off. They're trying to escape,
Yes.
right? And so they're escaping, and
Like
they're escape.
they're like is
The escape pods are gone.
dirt fire.
And Ahsoka drops a little knowledge to Rex. Is like, hey,
You forgot one part.
what? I haven't even started.
I should have.
Okay, so Rex basically, or Ahsoka says to Rex, hey, we got no escape pods. They're out of here,
No,
right?
wait. You said remember the clones. Remember they opened the door and Rex stunned them.
Yeah.
Love
Well,
blocking.
so Ahsoka says, hey, I let Maul out. And so Maul grabs the clone trooper's arm, and it's got the like kind of like wrist communicator,
Yeah,
right?
and
So he can hear what the clones are doing, and he's just walking down the corridors,
boss.
like a boss. It was very similar to.
They were shooting, boom, 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 and like Maul just walks in and get the like that. There was like metal, and he just grabs it as a barricades.
It's kind of like the hallway scene for Rogue One, right, with Darth Vader, right?
Yes.
And he was like, they're just trying to stand the ground, but he's using the blast doors, and he impales the guy, and then he takes the helmet. Remember, he took the helmet and throws the helmet at the guy, and then he goes to. This is where you're getting at. This is a cool part.
What?
The hyperspace chamber, right?
Wait, you forgot one part. There
What
were
one part?
a lot of barricades. He had two to block.
Uh-huh.
And he pulled when they're closing the door, he tried to not close it on the guy.
Yeah.
He cuts off his arm, and it just sits there. And
Oh yes.
You can't move it. You can't move it like a zombie.
That's a classic Star Wars. There's
you can't
always
move it you can't move it like a zombie.
no. So now they're in the control room, and they come out of hyperspace, and that's cool. Like the ship's already like messed up because Maul destroyed the hyperspace room. Remember that?
Remember he was walking and running.
Yeah.
And he block.
Block. Right. So now,
And he took out the
so
guy's helmet.
so Jesse's that cool 501st one with like the old Republic symbol, the Empire symbol on his helmet. Remember?
Yes.
So now they're all there. So now the droids help him out. Boom, boom, boom. And there's a lot going on, right?
Yeah,
There's.
wait, you forgot one more part.
Oh my gosh! I keep on forgetting parts. How am I forgetting parts? Go ahead.
Like when they're talking about escape pods, Ahsoka says Gigi to send send them somewhere.
Oh yeah. So they're dropping the floor. They're all helping him out, right?
Yes.
So they're trying to get to a ship, right? So they first get to the shuttle. Guess who's on the shuttle?
Darth Maul.
Maul runs to the shuttle, takes the shuttle. Ahsoka does what we saw in The Rise of Skywalker, grabs the ship with the Force.
Yes.
We've seen that also if you played Force Unleashed. You've seen that with
What's Force Unleashed?
another video game,
What's Force? What game is that from?
Xbox 360. We played a little bit of it. Star Killer.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So you grab it with the Force, and then finally
That
she's
was
like,
so hard.
yeah. So they had to let go, and they're getting chopped down, blah blah blah. So then they drop, and they're kind of like in a hangar,
Yeah.
but all those ships are like damaged. But they find one Y-wing
Oh,
right?
you forgot one. Like,
Oh my gosh.
2 parts. Right?
Okay.
When Ahsoka says you don't have to kill him.
Oh yeah, that was a really.
Yeah, he was like he. Like,
And she took off the helmet.
And he was crying.
That was a good part. I'm glad you remember that because I would totally forgot. That was a really good part.
And he said like there says like Ahsoka Tana, and like walking, and he says keep on moving.
Oh yeah,
and,
so they do a little distraction, right?
and
Yeah.
Said, like for droids.
Yep, for the droids to set them up,
And
they
he
drop
said-
the floors.
He said like he was talking to
Jesse.
Jesse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they think he has a Hammer chip.
Yep. So now
He has a Hammer chip. But
the ship is entering the atmosphere of the planet. It's bad news. The stabilizers or whatever Star Wars name you want to call.
hey, Dad.
Yeah.
You forgot. I forgot one part.
Okay. Wow.
When. Oh, I forgot it.
Okay, you forgot that one
now.
part that you forgot. Okay. So they are crashing. The ship's crashing.
Yes.
It's not looking good. And then Ahsoka gets kind of like sucked out. So does Rex. He goes in a flat spin. He gets control of that. And Ahsoka's kind of floating. And they try to make.
Like
they try
the
to.
Clone Wars are falling down. Like
Yeah, it's a lot going on.
Like,
And so we kind of see this in the Siege of Mandalore when she's jumping from ship to ship, and so she's jumping a wreckage to get to Rex and does one more like big old jump, and they make it. They make it down. It was pretty intense scene. That was a super intense scene.
Yeah.
It looked beautiful too.
Remember he was, and like she was running on that like thing like that big chunk metal.
Yeah.
And she jumped and said he was trying to get on. He missed, and
Yeah.
then like the third time she got it.
Yep. So then they land and they're getting supplies from the crashed ship, right? And Ahsoka has kind of like her hood up, kind of like what we've seen in Rebels.
Yes.
And
All
there's a bunch of
helmets.
helmets like graves, right? Yeah, for all their troops. And then we see Jesse's helmet.
Yeah, that was the last one.
And then like there's and a bunch of them were obviously painted like Ahsoka, which is tough.
Yes.
So then what does she do next?
Drops her lightsaber
Why do you think she dropped her lightsaber?
to remember. I don't know.
Do you think it was like too hard for her to like a reminder of Anakin?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah. Yes.
Or is she done with being a Jedi? What do you think?
I have no. Don't be a Jedi.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
There's a
So
there's a sneaky part.
there's a sneaky part. What's the sneaky part?
Remember in Hoth, they're going like Darth Vader.
Okay, yeah. So here we go. So so now it kind of ends, and we see the sign. You see the graves, and you're just like, I think at this point I'm crying. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Be quiet. Don't be.
okay.
Pull yourself together.
Pull yourself together, right? So now time has passed, right? And first we see some snowtroopers. I'm like, what's going on? Why are we seeing snowtroopers?
And stormtroopers and like those little.
We saw a heavy trooper, like a sand trooper, but he was he was a heavy trooper.
Yeah, and he's on like those probe droids.
Oh, probe droids! We saw some probe droids.
Yes, that's the first one we saw.
Yep, and then we see the classic Lambada.
What's Lambada?
That is like the shuttle that, when in Return of the Jedi, when the Emperor arrives, he's in the Lambada. It's the white shuttle with the 3 wings and the wings fold up. Or like when you see it land on the platform. Remember? Return of the Jedi? I show you a picture, you'll know. Okay.
Yes.
Then we see the Dark Lord himself, Darth Vader, and it's snowing. Of course it's snowing.
He's walking so slow.
Oh, yes. And
He
he kneels down and reaches through the snow. What does he find?
Ahsoka's
Lightsaber? Oh my god.
Yes, he looks all of the clones. He does.
Yeah.
I think he's crying in there.
Yeah. So here's where I think here's the cool thing. And I thought that's what it was. It's called a convor. which are those owls. Here, I'm going to show you a picture right now while we're
Oh, yeah, I saw
talking. That's a convor, right?
Yeah.
And so we see these birds, and they're kind of force sensitive. They have a strong force connection in the Force as well as Ahsoka. So we see them in Rebels, and there's one circling around crying, and that's where Darth Vader looks up, sees the little bird circling, little owl, and then he ignites the lightsaber.
What's a knight?
Ignites, like,
Yes.
right? And then,
He drops it.
he keeps it. He keeps it. And then,
And like the clone, there's a clone in the snow, and there's like he's walking.
yeah, so
And
you
see
see
it on
the visor, on the visor.
like the you could see like in Rebels like those
Mm-hmm.
like the T.
Dude, that was deep.
Yeah, I love that one. That's my most favorite Clones Wars of all time.
Of all time, that was your favorite?
Yes.
Oh, man. I was a wreck. I was just a wreck. I was a wreck. So why was it your favorite? What was your favorite?
Because there's a lot of cool action.
A lot of action?
Yes.
What's galaction? A lot of action? A lot of action?
Action, not galaction.
Not galaction.
Action.
It's galactic action. It's like, it was good though, right?
Yes.
So did you think that was a good conclusion to the Clone Wars?
No.
You don't?
Well, like, what's conclusion mean?
Conclusion, like the end. This is the end.
Yes.
Yeah, it was good.
Like there's no bodies in there. I think there is.
Oh.
Like, I think there's old bodies right there, and she dig them up.
Oh, okay.
And like sometimes they put their blasters on the ground and put their helmets on there.
That's right. That's how they honor the dead sometimes, correct. Yes.
Yeah,
Very good.
to remember. Like,
To remember the clones.
Like somebody comes,
Uh-huh.
and they see it,
Yeah.
and they just grab the helmet and grab the blaster.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was a good conclusion, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I mean, I was just a wreck. I thought it was a great episode. It looked beautiful. It's very, very poignant for the series. I really I really respect Ahsoka a lot more.
Yeah.
I really like Ahsoka a lot. So
And Rex.
and Rex,
Rex
yes,
he's cool.
he's cool. Rex is awesome. Yeah,
I like that you have like right there. Is that,
yeah.
Is that the icon he has?
That's an icon I have. Yeah, yeah.
It's a clone.
It's a clone. It's a 501st clone.
It's old school.
That's old school. All right. So there you go. We really enjoyed it. How many stars would you give it, or thumbs up, or what's our rating?
10,000.
How many? 10,000 stars. That's a lot of stars. Okay. Well, there you go.
Yay!
10,000 stars for Big T, Little T. There you go. All right. We really hope you enjoyed it too.
Yes.
So maybe what they could do.
Yes.
What do you think they could do? I'm going to tell you what they can do.
What?
You can email us at where?
Gmail.com.
Well, there's a Big T, Little T podcast at gmail.com. And we would love to hear from you. So you can send us a question or
We can give you a sticker.
What? We can?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. We will. Yes. You can, why don't you tell us like what you felt about the Clone Wars, and if we'll read a couple on the air next time, right? Yeah. So, and we'll throw out a sticker too, right?
Yes.
Or you can comment and rate us on Apple, and you can give us a 5. What kind of star review? A 10,000 star?
What about me with the sticker?
Yeah, you can do a sticker. Yeah.
You can give us a 5-star review, or go off my idea, 10,000.
Yeah, if Apple's podcast could give 10,000 star reviews, that'd be great. You can find us at the socials on Instagram. It's Big T Little LILT podcast. And then Twitter is B and then little LILT podcast. Next week is episode 23. That's how it works. We got to make a decision. What we're going to watch next. We can probably watch Resistance. We haven't watched Resistance. That's another cartoon.
Which Resistance?
Resistance.
Is it old school like downstairs you have the old school you have the old school.
It's not old school. It just came out a little bit ago. It's in between The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi, I think.
Why is it a cartoon?
It's a cartoon.
Why?
So we can watch that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we just made our decision.
I hope. What about Mandalorian?
Mandalorian's not coming out to October. But
you can buy Baby Yoda like we are.
Yeah.
And we can like ours is a plushie.
That's right.
But it's the head's plastic.
No, it's a full plush.
But it looks real.
It does look real. Yeah, we haven't got those yet. Yeah, but we're gonna get them.
Yes, like the one we were trying to get was the soup and bowl, the frog, and that's it.
I know. I don't know what happened. Target said technical issue. Whatever. We'll get our Baby Yoda sooner or later. That's okay.
What about if they fixed it and we got 2 Baby Yodas?
Oh, right.
But
okay, so next week I think we're gonna start the little Resistant review. I've never seen it. You've never seen it. Should be fun. So there you go.
If it's boring, I would give it 0 stars.
Ooh, but this one you gave 10,000 stars, so yes. I'm on board, right?
Yeah.
All right, so.
I saw like my favorite one, like the Clone Wars.
Oh yes, yep. So now remember.
Truly wonderful. The mind of a child is.
Oh my gosh.
Punch you in the face.
Punch you in the face, no.
Because you told.
All right, so it's truly wonderful. The mind of a child is.
May the Force
be with you always. Bye.
I didn't mean.
Okay, Trent, what did you have for dinner?
Tacos, damn, since it's a damn. I see Daddy in a damn car, and he smells like Toe Jam, and he is a bunny. Daddy is the coolest video gamer with me. I love him, damn, dun dun.